All right, welcome back to Infinite Strength Games 2015. Chad Schreiner here with James Ellis. We are here to introduce event number 3. For the RX division, event number 3 will be 30 deadlifts at 185, 125, 30 handstand push-ups, 20 hang power cleans at 185, 125, 20 box jump overs at 30 inches for the men, 24 for the ladies, 10 shoulder to overhead at 185, 125, 10 burpees over bar, and then a sprint to your mat for the finish.
For the intermediate division, we'll have a 50 double under buy-in, followed by 30 deadlifts at 175, 125, 30 box jumps at 24 and 20, 20 hang power cleans at 155, 115, 20 more box jumps at 24 and 20, 10 shoulder to overhead at 135 and 95, followed by 10 more box jumps at 24 and 20, and ending with another 50 double under cash out.
And those are the movement standards for event number 3 of Infinite Strength Games 2015. All right, we're back for event number 3 for the RX division. We're going to start with the barbell. So the workout, let's talk about the workout really quick. So 30 deadlifts, 30 handstand push-ups, 20 hang power cleans, 20 box jump overs, 10 shoulder to overhead, 10 burpees over bar. Okay, so we're going to start with deadlift. Deadlift is pretty simple, obviously starts on the floor. All we're looking for is knee is locked out, hip is open, and shoulder is slightly behind the bar. Let's do 3 good reps. Good rep. Good rep. Good rep. And rest. With the deadlift, what we might see if it is a bad rep is you still had flexion in the knee, your shoulder was still over the bar, good, or your hip was not fully locked out. So those would all be bad reps. All right, so let's go to the wall. So let's talk about the handstand push-up, okay? When the athlete flips up or they go into their first handstand push-up or whatever rep they flip back up into the wall for, they need to make sure when they flip up, they start with a fully extended body. So a fully extended handstand position, then head down, and then they can go into the handstand push-up, okay? The mat is going to be 32 inches in width. You could do a strict handstand push-up, so head touches mat. Your heels are going to be on the wall at the top of the rep. So the heels must be at the top when you're in full extension here. You could do kipping. Good, heels come back into contact with the wall. Fully extended body, head stacked with the shoulder. Okay, so those are going to be the standards for the handstand push-up. Next, we have the hang power clean. So the athlete must deadlift, open hip, good. Then hang position. All right, let's freeze here. So we're going to talk about what we're going to look for at the top of the hang power clean. So knee fully extended, hip fully extended, showing control in the front rack position. Okay, you guys could do high hang, you could do hang. Any version of a hang will be allowed. You could do touch and go reps, etc. All good reps. Just make sure knee is open, hip is open, barbell's showing control in the front rack position. All right, next, let's get this out of the way a little bit. We're going to go with the box jump over. So very simple, guys. Jump over the box. All right, you don't have to open up the hip at the top, just get over. One small thing, make sure your hands do not touch the box at any time. That will be a no rep. So let's just do 2. Good rep. Good rep. Box jump over, pretty simple. Don't touch the box. Make sure you take off with 2, land with 2 on the other side. Cool. Last movement on the barbell, we're going to go shoulder to overhead. Let's talk about this for a second so James doesn't have to do a million reps. So we have any movement from shoulder to overhead will be allowed. So you can do a press, push jerk, or split jerk. Okay, what we're looking for is that the athlete's feet are stacked into the hips, the knee is locked out, the hip is open, the barbell is locked out overhead, and it's stacked over the hip. Okay, so let's demo these. So we have a strict press, we have a push press, full extension, we have a push jerk, fully extended, we have a split jerk, feet come back, stacked underneath the hips, barbell locked out. All good reps. Last movement, burpee over bar. Okay, for this one, all we need to see is that the thighs and chest touch the floor. You don't have to face the bar, but we need you to take off with 2 feet and land with 2 feet. Okay, so chest to deck, thighs touch, take off with 2, land with 2. Good, one thing on this, don't hit the bar, that's gonna be a no rep. Good, so those are both good reps. So pretty simple, chest to deck, thighs touch, take off with 2, land with 2, don't hit the bar with the feet, it'll be a no rep. And those are the movement standards for event number 3 for the RX division. All right, and now the movement standards for event number 3 for the intermediate division. The workout is 50 double unders, 30 deadlifts, 30 box jumps, 20 hang power cleans, 20 box jumps, 10 shouldered overhead, 10 box jumps, 50 double unders. The barbell will be descending in weight. The athlete will be responsible to take their own weights off and then put the clips back on. James is going to demonstrate a double under. Pretty simple here, guys. The rope just has to pass under the athlete twice. James, do about 5. Good. All good reps. Pretty simple. It's a double under. Passes under the athlete twice. All right? Let's go to the barbell. So first thing we're going to talk about is the deadlift. All I'm going to look for here is open knee, open hip, shoulder slightly behind the bar. Let's do 3. Good rep. Good rep. Good rep. And rest. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's talk about the box. So these are just box jumps. So we do need you to open up the hip and open up the knee. So let's go. Let's do 3. Good. Extension of the knee, extension of the hip. You can jump down or step down. Good. Extension of the knee, extension of the hip. All good reps. Good. Let's go back to the barbell. Let's go over hang power clean. So athlete must deadlift to an open hip, and then they can start their first rep. Let's freeze here. So for a good rep, we need knee locked out, hip open, showing control in the front rack position. Let's do another one. Good. It could be a high hang. It could be any version of a hang. Good. All good reps. Right, then they would go back to their box. We've already went over that. They would go back to the barbell for the shoulder to overhead. Let's talk about this first. So all we're going to look for, you can do any variation of a shoulder to overhead movement, but what we're going to look for is feet are stacked over under the hips, open knee, open hip, barbell in control, locked out overhead, stacked over the hip. So we can do a press, push jerk, or split jerk. Let's just show one of each in full extension. So press, good. Push press, good rep. Push jerk, good rep. Split jerk, good rep. And down. And then you guys would finish with 10 more box jumps, cash out with another 50 double unders. And those are the movement standards for event number 3 of the intermediate division. Cut.